A strip club? That's an old-timey building.
Hey, check it out, Ichiban. They're looking for part-timers.
900 yen an hour, huh?
Think about it. Make a little money, 2 birds, 1 stone, huh?
2 birds, 1 stone? Getting paid's 1 bird, so what's the other?
Huh? Oh, well, the feeling of contributing to the betterment of society?
Pull that out of your ass, didn't you?
I'm kidding. But I should tell you, it's not like you'd be able to watch the show. I know the guy who runs the place, and they're looking for someone to help with ticketing and equipment. They can also pick up on whether or not someone's got an ulterior motive almost instantly.
Ulterior motive? Nonsense. I'm just looking for good, honest work.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say.
Guess a job's a job, no matter where you're at. You guys got some killer shrimp gyoza. The Liumang really know their stuff.
I'll say. This is some of the best I've had.
Oh, generous words coming from you guys.
Looks like we scarfed that down no problem.
Okay, then why don't I give you a little quiz? Get it right in seconds or on me.
You mean it? Then hey, let's do this.
Tell me, which of these dishes is considered dim sum?
Now, come on, Zhao. What kind of bullshit question is that?
Huh? What do you mean?
In general, dim sum is any dish that's not an entree or soup. That means meat buns, spring rolls, even sweets could be dim sum.
Man, now I feel like a dumbass. But hey, at least I learned something.
You did good. Now here, more gyoza as promised.
Whoa, that takes me back.
Huh? A photo studio?
I had a family picture taken here when I was little. Both Nanoha and I were so nervous we did not look cute at all. And the photo still got displayed in the showroom.
Guess you two were cute even back in the day.
Well, I won't deny that. Oh, looks like the studio went out of business.
Sign of the times, I guess. You don't see too many taking family photos nowadays.
Guess not. That's too bad. I wonder if that picture we took is still at the house.
You know, even if the picture is gone, the memory of getting it taken is what really matters, right?
Hey, why don't we all take a picture together sometime, even if it's just a phone pic?
Oh, this Shaoxing wine is powerful, man. Could knock a guy flat on his ass.
How very eloquent of you. Actually, there's something you're supposed to add to it. Can you guess what it is? Oh, we got it!
Even I know that.
On that note, you're supposed to add sugar when you know the wine is cheap. Then again, some regions just add sugar all the time. Moral of the story? Just drink it the way you like.
Hey, why don't we all play some cards sometime? The bartender said we could use one of the rooms here. I figured it'd be fun to laze around and play a game or something.
Well, the second floor is a lot more, homey than that fancy first floor, so.
So what do we play? Sevens?
No way. It's gotta be President. It's more exciting with more people.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I was playing that every night with the boys back at the camp, so I'm pretty good.
I used to play it with my buddies on the force. Think I'm gonna let you guys win?
I was the best player in the Komijo.
So, can we cut the 8?
What about the 11 back?
What do you mean by 7 handoff? What about stairs?
Man, they're getting pretty worked up about this.
You know, all these local house rules are just a pain in the butt. Let's just play Old Maid.
You know, sometimes all you need at the end of the day is a plain old burger.
Gotta love the classics.
Yeah, nowadays you get these trendy ramen and beef bowl shops with all kinds of garbage on the menu. And sure, maybe you'll try it out of curiosity, but it won't be long before you're back to the real stuff.
Ramen, you gotta keep simple. Same goes for beef bowls.
Agreed, but get this, the ramen shop near me started putting out curry and pasta.
Huh. Guess they were going for a new angle.
Well, that new angle made them forget how shoyu ramen is done. Customers hated it. Now their doors are shut for good. Whammo! Point is, don't lose sight of the basics just to make profit, or it's all over for you.
Very true. And let's enjoy these burgers while they're still good, huh? Ah!
Oh, it's just a rat.
Yeah, all the restaurants in the area draw them out. I'm sure they're all over Komijul too, right?
Not a chance. Despite appearances, I guarantee you won't find a single rat or cockroach on the premises. Song Hui can't stand them.
Huh? I could have sworn I saw more than a few roaches back in Komiju.
Did you? Why haven't you said anything? This needs to be handled with urgency and discretion. If Song Hui sees one, Yokohama will drown in a sea of flames.
Back it up. Song Hui would level the city over a roach?
Ah, hits the spot. The Chinese know how to do beer, let me tell you.
Oh, I know. Goes perfect with their food.
Ah, sure does. Which reminds me, we need to order. Can't drink on an empty stomach.
And what's it gonna be?
Am I losing it, or did you just order fried rice with beer?
Yeah, not the best combo, is it?
You, really like beer, don't you? But I'll take it.
Sorry, I was gonna order something light, but I automatically said more beer.
Freudian slip, huh? That's it? Just water?
Yeah, water dampens the mood more than I thought. My bad.
Oh, now we're talking. Couldn't have asked for better. Now we're gonna need more beer. But without further ado,
Hey, at least save some for me.
Dragon card, huh? Sounds pretty fun.
Oh, yeah? Is it bringing back all the thrills and excitement of the license center for you?
Hey, what? What's exciting about a license center?
Hey now, it takes more than a couple of go-karts to get me that riled up.
Oh, yeah? What's it take then? Driving without a license?
No, if anything, I'd say the ID photo machine is where it's at. Well, that'll just bring out the cop in me.
Right.
This is so good. I could eat this almond jelly nonstop.
If I recall, people used to take this when they were sick to help the medicine go down.
Yeah? Well, whoever thought that up is a genius. I mean, who says no to dessert?
Next time I'm sick, I'm taking the pills with this.
Well, you really should stick to water.
This place looks like something out of one of those kung fu movies I watched as a kid.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I love kung fu movies. They come up with the craziest martial arts moves.
I've always liked snake style. Oh, that stance is so cool.
No. Gotta be Shaolin Kung Fu for me.
I know a little drunken fist.
Yo, that's where you fight drunk, right? You gotta show us.
Sure. But I'm gonna need you to buy me some beer first. And some snacks, too. A little cheese and edamame sound great right now.
Hey, you just trying to get free food and drinks?
Caesar salads really are the best. Whoever first put crunchy and cheesy in a salad must have been enlightened.
Yeah, I like the little crunchy bits.
Me too. Whenever they put in extra, it feels like I hit the jackpot. Now, what were these things called?
Croutons.
Oh yeah, croutons. Leave it to Zhao.
Ha, easy question. Man, if I had me a big pile of croutons, I'd never eat another meal again.
No. Only reason they're good is because they're so sparse. If all you had was croutons, you'd probably think they suck.
You think so? Damn, dude, that's deep.
VHS. Haven't seen one of those things in a long time.
Haven't DVD players gone down in price yet? There was no way I could have afforded one back before I got locked up.
I'm not exactly sure where to start, but let's just say home media's been on one hell of a ride this last decade. Better to just leave it at that.
Oh, all right.
Nanchan, what's wrong? You get tired all of a sudden?
I'm fine. At least that's what I'd say if I didn't feel like a sack of bricks.
You know what? Let's rest up then.
Nanchan, is that supposed to be his nickname?
Well, sort of, but only Sachan gets to call him that.
Maybe our friend Jungi Han would like a nickname. How about Han-chan?
I'd prefer if you did not call me Han-chan.
It's all good, Han-chan. Now let's go get some ramen and fried rice.
Are you trying to distract me with food?
Wouldn't dream of it, Han-chan. Hope you're hungry.
Fine. Do as you please.
What do you usually do on your days off, Adachi-san?
Well, I'm actually pretty fond of gardening. Yeah, I've got a little planter on the porch. I give it water and fertilizer and do my best to take care of it. Snack time's the best, knowing you've grown the snacks yourself.
Huh, that does sound nice.
Is that really fun, though? Wouldn't it be faster to just buy them instead of messing around with all that fertilizer and shit? Sounds like it's more trouble than it's worth, if you ask me.
Harvesting things you grew yourself is special, right, Adachi-san?
You know, shopping for the ingredients probably is faster. What have I been doing with my life?
Adachi-san, don't let this idiot get to you. Keep taking care of your garden.
Speaking of, what's your hobby, Zhao?
Me? Bonsai.
Gotta say, I'm liking this Rossini. I feel all fancy eating it.
Yeah, goes good with rice, too.
Speaking of which, when I was a kid, I remember someone telling me to always eat with the back of my fork. They said it was good manners, but when I found out that was a lie, that kind of messed with my head.
Yeah, that happens when you're a kid. But for me, I couldn't use a fork either way.
And I'm still kind of heated when I think about it. I mean, who needs good manners anyway?
I understand you're upset, but this is hardly the place to discuss that. I really want some new clothes. Maybe I'll splurge and buy some.
Aw, I like what you have on now, Sajan. That stuff not enough?
Oh, I really like this outfit, but nothing makes you feel more refreshed than a new look, right? Don't you ever feel that way, Nanchan?
Oh, sure, I get that. Whenever I want to change things up, I pick up some new cardboard and rebuild the house.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty refreshing.
I mean, technically, yes, but no, not at all. Another year gone by, huh?
Yeah, another year not living up to my goals.
What, you made some kind of New Year's resolution?
Of course I did. To win the lottery and end up filthy rich. Well, at least I got the filthy part right. Sucks being broke.
Maybe try creating more realistic goals next time.
Oh yeah? Then what was your resolution?
To reduce my body fat down to 5%. I'd say I did just fine on that.
Oh, good for you.
That's it? No pat on the back or how'd you do it? I really worked hard here. Imagine me training, day in and day out, with no rest at all.
So what was your resolution, Adachi-san? Did you even make one?
I guess you could say I did. To lower my uric acid. I'm talking about healthy piss, damn it. The doc told me to work on that, so I tried cutting down on beer. But since I lost my job before this year's checkup, I'm not even sure that did anything.
Then I guess both Adachi-san and Namba-san lost this year.
Don't lump me with him. I might have achieved my goal.
Maybe you did, but I suggest you watch your diet from here on out. Excuse me, another beer here?
You people are the worst. Damn it all. Mama, give me another one too.
So much for that resolution. Oh, this is one of the locations for a movie I saw last year. Lover of Hama, I think. You guys seen it?
Nah, never really got the chance back when I was on the force.
If I had enough money for a movie, I had enough money for cheap sake.
And I was still in prison last year, remember?
This cucumber tataki is beyond delicious.
Yeah, tastes damn good.
You know, it almost reminds me of the cucumber kimchi back home. I imagine this pairs well with alcohol.
Oh, are you saying what I think you're saying?
I wasn't actually implying we should drink, but seeing as you're in the mood, I might as well indulge.
Then let's get drinking. Now, what goes good with cucumbers?
I see.
He's just chugging it down like it's nothing. I ordered water to be snobby, but that totally went over his head.
Oh, wow. This really does go well with beer.
At first, I thought you'd want some kind of fancy drink. But in the end, I realized beer was the winning choice.
It is by far. Sometimes the simplest solution is best. You went with brandy?
Yeah, I figure that's totally a Jungi Han drink.
Kasuga-san, brandy is meant to be eaten with sweet foods. It's practically common knowledge. Now, are these cucumbers sweet to you?
Well, no. They're actually kind of vinegary.
Exactly. So why brandy? I just,
Sorry. I guess I really didn't think that through. Something tells me he wasn't too happy about that. Huh. You know, having a glass of iced tea in hand makes me feel kinda classy. Tea does have a certain sort of elegance to it.
Kasuga-kun, would you consider yourself superficial?
Huh? I don't know. Maybe. I guess I do go for what looks good. Like, the first time I did a festival, I was the only one rocking the coat and the loincloth. I like to get the job done right, you know?
That does not surprise me. So did you invent that hairstyle then? Looks like a foreign rock star's.
Nah, this is just a failed punch perm.
Word. Then I guess it's your own original style.
An Ichiban original, huh? You know, I like the sound of that. This hair represents my struggle to the top. You're a true pal, Zhao-san.
Looks more like you struggled to get out of bed.
That bento got thrown out with half the food left in it. What a waste.
I wouldn't eat that. Leftovers like those are dangerous. The bacteria multiply faster.
Oh, I won't. I'm guessing you've made that mistake before.
No way. I got more pride than that. I don't do bacteria.
So what if someone tossed out an unopened bento? All right, I get it.
I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? They always ask that in foreign dramas.
I'd want to hear the bad news first. Just get it out of the way.
Same. Bad news for me, too. I'd rather not have any unpleasant aftertaste.
Well, I'd want to hear the good news. I always eat my favorite stuff first.
Don't leave us hanging, Adachi-san. What's the news?
Well, the good news is I just learned something about you guys.
And the bad news?
There's no punchline to this bit.
What an asshole.
Kasuga-kun, let's play darts sometime. Don't know if I said it before, but I'm a big fan.
Ha, if you think you can take me, you must be pretty confident.
Yeah, I think I'm all right. I'm great at getting triple 20s.
That's impressive. Got any tips?
There's a lot I could say as far as technique goes, but the biggest thing is your mentality. It's all about finding a way to keep yourself driven. Tell yourself something like, you won't get dinner if you miss, and I bet you're more likely to hit the target.
So, dinner's what drives you, huh? No one else is coming? Pretty weak ambush if you ask me.
I bet those idiots wanted to hog the credit for taking out the intruders.
Oh, is that what it is? Wouldn't it be easier for them if they all ganged up on us?
Nobody climbs the corporate ladder in a group, criminals included.
Huh. No wonder I've never been promoted.
They want to stop by an arcade? I could use a breather.
Games, huh? They don't exactly bring back the best memories. My family was pretty strict on rules. I was only allowed to play an hour a day. Go over even a minute, and my console'd get cut in half or some shit like that.
Sounds like a Liu Meng household, all right.
They'd barely let me play, but it's not like that was enough to make me give it up. So I just sneak it and do my best not to get caught. Then one night my VMU quit on me like beep, and, well,
Oh, you had a Dreamcast, huh?
that was the hardest thing I'd ever had to go through at that point. I learned a lot that day.
Lots of properties on sale here. They even got a 4-bedroom with a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a yard. I'd love to live in a place like that someday.
Yeah? I don't know. Sounds a little too big for me.
Huh? Prison got you to like small spaces, is that it?
Shut up, man. Think about it. You got your place now with the futon, toothbrush, and a cup of noodles all within reach. Or some big old house with all that shit separated by 5 rooms or something. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Have I told you how much I love this soup? It is seriously the best soup in the world.
Even better than soup from a 5-star restaurant?
Believe me, it wouldn't come close.
I mean, this is good and all, but I gotta think a fancy restaurant would win out.
In this case, it's not about quality. As a student, my friends and I would go here after school just to have soup and chit-chat. 1 spoonful's all it takes to bring the good times back.
Oh, I get you. What you're savoring is the memories.
Right. And if the world was ending tomorrow, I'd probably get this as my last meal.
Okay, then. For my last meal, I'd have a cup of fin sake, Ijincho style.
Fin sake? What even is that?
Why don't I go fishing and have you try some?
Oh, Chinese food and beer really do go hand in hand.
Sure you wouldn't rather have Shaoxing wine?
I hope you're not thinking that's all we drink over in China. Depending on the region, some people only use it to cook. They don't even drink it at all.
Huh, I had no idea. But now that you bring it up, not everyone in Japan drinks sake either.
Exactly. And beer's sold practically everywhere around here.
Good old beer, huh? Beloved in every country. Then I say we toast to the #1 intoxicant worldwide.
Oh, yeah. And in China, we say, Ganbei.
Hey, that sounds just like Kanpai.
Page-a-day calendars are all the rage right now. The ones with daily words of encouragement from famous idols are especially popular. The fanboys are scooping them right off the shelves. I mean, I guess it's pretty fun to flip the pages every day.
So, flipping pages is fun, huh?
Hey, what about a page-a-second calendar? Well, if flipping a page once a day is fun, then imagine flipping one every second. I'm onto something, don't you think? We should patent it.
But if you're doing it every second, what do you do if you get out of sync?
Well, then you just flip 2 pages. Then if it's 3 seconds, flip 3.
Oh, I'd feel kind of bad for the idols that get skipped over.
The page-a-second calendar's dead before it lived.
Couldn't agree more, but I think skipping over idols is the least of its problems.
Man, this park is huge. That ocean breeze feels great, too.
This is a pretty popular dating spot. Dates would sometimes bring me here for a walk after we finished eating.
It's actually a good spot to score some loot. Tourists throw away all sorts of things here.
Yeah, it's a good patrol route, too. Lots of peeping toms here.
So much for romance.
This one of your favorite spots, Xiao?
What is this place? This view is incredible.
Oops. Guess my little secret's out, huh? Yeah, I come here by myself whenever I want to get some thinking done.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. Sure is a pretty sight.
The only problem is sometimes balls fly in through the holes in that net. Whoops. And you get a home run every once in a while. So you gotta watch out for that, too.
I don't know if I could think with all that going on.
I can't seem to remember the title of this movie I saw a few years back. It was one of those real emotional rides, and I remember wanting to see it again. It was a boy meets girl movie. Or was it My pancreas wants to scream, or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about? Does the hero have a stomach ache or something?
Maybe it was about a guy who wanted to quit drinking.
Nah, it was all about being young, and what a nice time that is.
Well, I'll let you know if I ever spot it. Oh, was it, yo, my stomach's gonna blow? Maybe?
I don't think he's gonna remember. Ugh, the shrimp and urchin appetizer is to die for. This would go perfect with sake. Actually, where is the sake? Huh? Let me see that drink list. Hey, why is there only wine on here?
Well, this is a French restaurant.
I know, but I had wine already, and right now, I want a big glass of sake! Go get me sake, Ichiban. Bottom shelf shit if it has to be.
Dude, I can't just walk into a restaurant holding a bottle of cheap sake.
Then make it! Brew me sake right here. I can wait.
Come on, now you're talking crazy. I say you drink some water, sober up, and... And now she's knocked out. I worry about you, Sachan. All right, that should be all the Kappa photos. I always thought Kappas lived more to the northeast, though. Yes, these monsters have a home here in Yokohama, too.
You consider kappas monsters?
But aren't they? I mean, according to the legends, there's a little ball deep in your ass, and the Kappas are always trying to steal it.
What the heck? What's supposed to happen if they take this ball out?
Well, then you live out your days like a zombie.
Basically like a Dachi-san the morning after he drinks.
Ew, no thank you.
You do know I'm right here.
Moral of the story, always clench your butt cheeks so no one can take your sphincter sphere.
You do that and tell me how it goes.
Uh-oh. What's that look? I say something wrong?
Whatever do you mean, Ichiban-san? I hadn't realized I was being so inelegant. You know, since I sleep with a bottle and all.
Come on, I didn't mean it that way. I was just calling it how I see it. Any way you can forgive me?
Buy me something else and I might just consider it. Now let's see. After that heavy cream latte, I need something refreshing. Oh my gosh, yes! Cream lattes are good, but I needed something like this to clear the aftertaste.
Glad I got it right for you.
Man, when's the last time I saw a movie?
You know there's a theater in Ijincho, right?
What, that place with all the vintage films? Every time I go there, I end up knocked out in my seat.
Yeah, that's the point. You go there to fight off the Remrams and build up your sleep resistance.
Do you even hear yourself right now?
Well, believe it or not, I'm actually pretty slick with the UFO catchers. One of my favorite hostesses back in the day was always begging me for prizes.
And? What happened to this favorite hostess of yours? She end up falling for you?
Nah, she up and quit the club one day, and that was it. Well, by then, I'd gotten her every damn prize in that arcade.
So your claw caught everything except the true prize. Her heart.
That makes it sound 10 times worse.
Oh. Sorry.
Am I the only one who thinks hosts nowadays look more like idols? I guess times are changing.
You seem to forget your version of Kamurocho is stuck 18 years in the past. Back in my day, all the hosts had black suits, spiky hair, and bad attitudes.
Whereas nowadays, they're a little more soft and casual.
To be honest, I thought those pictures on the storefront were girls.
How far away were you standing?
Well, guess it's official. Welcome to the old Geezers Club, Kasuga.
Is it just me, or do some of these clubs have really bizarre names? Maybe that's their strategy for attracting more people?
Oh yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about drawing in a crowd. People go for what stands out when they can't make up their mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was under the impression each club was trying to outperform the other, kind of like a circus act.
I doubt they even give it much thought.
Whew, I see there's a good amount of Chinese restaurants here.
But nothing compares to the chili shrimp you made us the other day. That's probably the best chili shrimp we've eaten so far. Right, Namba?
Truth be told, I'm not much of a chili shrimp guy. But that stuff was awesome.
What's your secret? You put in some special ingredient?
I don't believe in adding special ingredients or smothering the flavor with spice. As long as you know how to cook, you can make even the most basic food delicious.
I wish everyone else who made chili shrimp thought that way. Do the world a favor. Keep those ideals alive.
Okay.
Damn, what did that chili shrimp do to you, man?
Hey, check out that giant pufferfish! Ichiban, are you seeing this? Aren't you really big on pufferfish?
I mean, I guess it's cool, but what makes you think that?
Well, you do have a big, scary-looking one tattooed on your back.
That's not a pufferfish at all. It's a dragonfish. They're way cooler.
Okay, but are they edible?
That, I don't know.
And yet you still got the tattoo?
When I got my ink, the last thing on my mind was whether or not I could eat the damn thing. What's up, Namba? You're eating that bread like it's your last meal.
Yeah, that's kind of my mentality right now. See, as a homeless guy, even expired bread is precious.
That reminds me. Remember when you gave me a fish and a hot dog bun?
Oh, right. Yeah, you had told me how much you liked bread rolls. And look at us now, munching away on the fanciest baguettes in town. You never know where life's gonna take you.
You can say that again. But you know, I'll never forget how good you made that hot dog on a poor man's budget. Thanks, man.
No problem. We should eat those again sometime, even after we get filthy stinking rich.
This shark fin soup is something else. It's so good.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Sachan. Wonder what's actually in here, though. No way it's really shark, right?
Huh? Ichiban, why else would they call it shark fin soup?
I don't know. But you're serious?
Yep, you're eating real shark right now.
Like the ones that eat people?
Well, not exactly. Great whites aren't really for cooking. I don't actually know what kind of shark it is, but it is real, that's for sure.
That's crazy! Who would have thought man's greatest enemy would taste so good?
Only you would think about it that way.
If you got asked out by a woman you weren't really into, what would you tell her?
Where'd this come from?
See, I was just thinking about chicken and tomatoes, right? And at first I thought they were gross, but then they started to grow on me. And that got me thinking maybe love's like that. You know, how two people can eventually find harmony, kind of like chicken and tomatoes.
You're drunk, aren't you?
Just give me an answer, damn it. Would you date the poor woman or not?
I'd have to turn her down. What's the point of leading her on if you aren't even attracted to her?
Huh? Oh, aren't you a gentleman? But yeah, you might be right.
I might give her a chance anyway. Love's not always at first sight.
Same goes for chicken and tomatoes.
Okay, I get it. Your beer munchie's that bad?
But in your case, I'd take what I could get. I mean, who knows when the next opportunity will roll around, right?
You picking a fight, buddy? Yeah, I'd keep her around. Not like me to waste an opportunity, though I'd probably play it at a distance.
Yo, you're a real piece of work, you know that?
Well, what about you? Would you go through with it?
Course I would. Life's about experience, and when you hit my age, your babe radar only gets bigger.
You say this even though you're practically retirement age?
Well, yeah. What's the point in giving yourself a level cap?
Okay, then. Go get into some wild encounters and grind till you're out of stamina. Oh, but then you'll just get eaten and get a game over, won't you?
Who says I can't escape the dungeon at the last second?
Namba, I got you your favorite. 1 glass of milk, piping hot.
Oh, much appreciated.
And now we toast to hot milk in all its wonderful...
Huh? Oh, sorry, I finished mine already.
You slurped that up like a machine.
Did I? Thought I was taking my time. Well, at any rate, I could use a refill.
Dang. Surprised you haven't puked.